Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Joe Love, here with your AEW Dynamite review for March 23rd, 2022. Very good show, very good show. Decent lineup throughout the show, but some very good matches highlighted last night. Apologize for the review getting up a little later. I didn't feel that well last night, but I feel a bit better today. But nonetheless, here for your Dynamite review. But before I get into the review, and thank you for joining me. If you're new to the podcast, click that subscribe in the corner, find more of the reviews on the channel. But before I dive into the review, for those who noticed, the AEW rewards, they came out yesterday on YouTube, and you can find those. Just want to give quick little thoughts on the awards winners, and just go over it before. But so wrestler of the year, that was final award, but Kenny Omega won. I mean, could say it was up for grabs between Brian Heyman and Kenny, although there were some good nominees for the award. And yeah, but Kenny Omega won. I mean, hard to argue much against Kenny Omega, but there's that. Breakout Star of the Year 2021 was Sammy Guevara for the men's side. I mean, I'm sure people are upset that Hook did win the award, but Sammy had, excuse me, a more progressive year in 2021. Obviously, he beat Miro for the TNT Championship, so that kind of culminated in him getting to that next level. So, like to see it. For the women, it was Jade Cargill for the women, and I was a bit surprised. A bit surprised. The reason I say that was because this year she has shown improvement. She has shown improvement, and she's getting better. She's not all the way there, but she's improving. In 2021, she was okay. She was okay, but hence she was pretty much green last year, but this year she's improving. Tag Team Brawl of the Year, Lucha Brothers, Young Bucks. Hard to argue. Promo Feud or Breakout Award, MJF, CM Punk, obviously. Uh, Pretty much solid awards. Britt Baker won the best fashion moment of the year. with their Britsburg uh, jacket. So yeah, some good awards and not too shabby winners for the AEW awards. Dynamite was mostly highlighted by CM Punk the return and him probably eyeing the AEW World Championship in the near future. Jeff Hardy is still a maniac, you know, just some good stuff. Adam Cole for Jay Lethal, fun match as well. Yeah. But they started the show with a solid match between CM Punk, Dax Harwood. FTR is great. FTR is great. Dax, Cash, who will go face to face with the Briscoes at Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor tomorrow night. I looking to review Supercard of Honor. I mean, Rampage is tomorrow night as well. So, if so, I'll have my Rampage review uploaded Saturday, and then my Supercard of Honor review on Sunday. So, there's that. But, nonetheless, this match was a good one. The Gun Club, Billy Gunn's sons, they were on ringside, out in the crowd, distracting Dax. They have a little bit of feud going on. FTR. Punk hit a leg lariat for their fall. Then superplex by Dax after Punk was rolled up the top rope. Diving headbutt for their fall. Punk hit a crossbody off the top rope. They actually spilled to the outside. That spill. But Dax looked like he wanted to suplex him to the outside. Some weird exchange, but so. Punk went for his shiny wizard in the corner, Rising D, but Dax caught him. Hit rebound powerbomb for a 2 count. Dax went for a sharpshooter, but was countered into the Anaconda Vice by Punk, and Dax tapped out. You know, with Dax using the sharpshooter, because last week the Bucks mentioned best there is, the best there was. Maybe we see Bret Hart manage FTR in the future. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. The Jericho Appreciation Society. They talked about a picture of a 12-year-old John Silvers meeting Chris Jericho. And how tonight in the main event, they'll go face to face, their tag team match. But he said that Huggy's not his level, and that two pro wrestlers cannot beat, or Daniel Garcia said, two pro wrestlers can't beat two sports entertainers like him. And they looked around for Santana Ortiz, nowhere to be found. Looks like that feud is going to be rumbling in the future. So we got the Texas Tornado match. 8-man Darby, Sting, the Hardys, Private Party, Butcher and Blade. Chaotic at its best. So, right away, fighting on the outside. Sting hits Stinger Splash to Cassie in the barricade. Darby, he and the Butcher were fighting near the mezzanine in the concourse, near the inner of the arena to the concourse area. But Andrade stopped Darby with his belt. The Butcher whipped him into the crowd a couple times, threw him down a pair of steps. So Darby crashed his stomach, but nonetheless ballsy at the most. So Sting, Jeff, Butcher the Blade, they were fighting in the concourse area. 2 tables set up. Fans were roped off. Butcher and Blade were set up on 2 tables. Jeff Hardy climbed the ladder, and there was a bit of a step or placement on the wall. So he stepped onto the scaling on the wall and did a swanton off the wall through Butcher the Blade, through these tables. Jeff Hardy's been there less than a month and he's already doing this stuff. It's crazy. So Matt, he went flying through 2 tables on the outside, courtesy of Private Party. Roll back in the ring for their fall. Finish the match came though when Sting hit a Scorpion Death Drop. Matt hit a Twist of Fate. 1, 2, 3. Hardy's, Darby, and Sting get this W. In this chaotic mess, but fun mess. Last night. Can't complain. So FTR called out the Gun Club for a match next week, so that's something to look forward to. Gun Club, a step up in competition. Let's see how they roll. So then we got John Moxley and Bryan Danielson versus the Varsity Blondes. Sharp but sweet. I mean, Julia Hart, she was just not good in this match. You saw her sitting on the steps looking basically depressed. And that was just a weird moment. But Varsity Blondes did get some offense in it. They hit a version of a heart attack. But Moxley his paradigm shift and then a sleeper on Garrison. Garrison tapped. Afterward, Moxley cut a promo saying he's blessed to have William Regal's respect and admiration. And just good promo by Moxley. MJF, the salt of the earth. He was out there with Sean Spears. And I didn't realize it because I cut the time I got there was right when they started the promo. So I didn't realize there was security on one side of the ring. But MJF said it ain't over with CM Punk, saying that sometime down the road they will have another match. They will give up the most embarrassing loss in his career. So they said he felt bad for Wardlow, saying that he does or he is make he does make good on his accomplishments. Sorry about that. But saying that Wardlow could beat Scorpio Sky last week. And he said that he meant it when he said if Wardlow won the TNT title, he'll let him keep it. But of course, he wasn't able to get the job done. So he basically denied Wardlow's request to release him of his contract. Told Wardlow that regardless, if MJF said, I quote, if I say sit, you sit. If I say jump, you say how high. Ugh. So he called him pig for the rest of his promo. Then eventually Wardlow came out there, but all the security guards, like 10 security guards, had him wrapped up, and MJF said, don't worry, he'll still pay you, but I'll still pay you, but to stay home until these people forget about you. Hence Mustafa Ali, but many others, but yeah. That is this feud is gonna escalate somewhere, somehow. And I'm curious what the outcome will be. It's gonna be interesting where we get. So we got the match of the night, Adam Cole for Jay Lethal. This was good. You know, I loved how, especially since he bought Ring of Honor, Tony Khan did, they mentioned their history between Adam Cole and Jay Lethal. Of course, tonight, Adam Cole joined the Bullet Club. He super kicked both, or turned on both Jay Lethal and Colt Cabana. So, there was that there. And of course, Adam Cole beat Jay Lethal for his last reign, third title reign, as Ring of Honor World Champion. So, quite the history between them. So, Cole's posting on the apron, but met with dropkick, set up to the outside. Jay Lethal had 3 suicidas on the outside. They had exchange of pins. and Lethal locked in the figure four. Red Dragon came out there and distracted the referee. Cole rolled up for a near fall. Lethal went for lethal injection, but countered with a super kick to the back of the head. Cole hit a Panama Sunrise for a 2 count. Cole went for the boom, but Lethal countered with a cutter. Went for the lethal injection again, but while the referee was distracted, Cole hit a low blow, hit the boom. 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole gets the victory over Jay Lethal in a solid match. It's good to see Jay Lethal more on TV because we know how good Jay Lethal is coming in for Ring of Honor. Now, with the hope that Tony Khan and AEW will produce a weekly Ring of Honor television show with some AEW talent, I could see Jay Lethal being on it because the roster at AEW is stacked. So I could see Jay Lethal being more on Ring of Honor but while still making some AEW appearances. But yeah, good match. Afterwards, Cole called out Hangman. Hangman came out, whipped the guys with his belt, and was met with a low blow. And Cole stole the AEW World title. Cole looks great with the world title, but I think this symbolizes that he won't win it. So, not at least not for now. So, something to look forward to. Or a match, another match possibly between these two. So then we got Sammy Guevara, Ty Conti. Look, because I know people are indifferent when it comes to Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti. You know, Sammy Guevara, I love Sammy, you know, as a in-ring performer. He has good mic skills. We obviously know former TNT champion. Sammy's great. Ty Conti, you know, obviously beautiful. She's okay in the ring. She getting a little better because obviously she's Brazilian. She's getting a little better on the mic as far as English. But with Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti's vlogs, with the way they've been showcasing their relationship on vlogs, on social media, you know, I get it because look, we saw Sammy Guevara propose to his then fiance at the time, Pam, and it was a great moment. And obviously, Sammy's a fun babyface, but with how the breakup unfolded and with Ty Conti and how they're showcasing their relationship. I can understand how the reactions are going and the way they were showcased last night for Sammy and Ty. Because not great, not great. And I understand it. So they called out Paige Van Zandt and a partner for Tuesday. So Dan Lambert and the Man of the Year came out. We know how vicious Dan Lambert can be on the mic. Ay, ay, ay. Some of the lines here were just. Ay, ay, ay. So he called Ty Conti, and I quote, Lucha Horace. Yep, call that. He asked the Man of the Year if they'd like to take Sammy and Ty up on their offer. They just left. And so Dan Lambert said that they can kiss their championship opportunity goodbye. And he kissed the interim TNT championship. So Sammy Guevara said, we know we live rent free in your head, but ay ay ay. Sammy Guevara said, if you know what he and Ty did with the belt on, they live in his mouth too. So Dan Lambert was disgusted, dropped the belt, just dragged it as he left. You know, and also I can understand the backlash of what was said because A Kingston posted out a tweet afterwards talking about the belt, the TNT title, representing a lost friend, which was Brody Lee, or is Brody Lee. And that was just not good. Not good. What is good, excuse me, what is good is that tomorrow on Rampage, Ricky Starks vs. Swerve Strickland for the FTW title. Really curious to see how it unfolds. Because Swerve has only had one match in the AEW, and that was Tony Nese. Saw a match there, but this is. We'll see. We'll see. So we got. Excuse me. So then we got Layla Hirsch for Red Velvet. This match. Did not need to be on the card. Just point blank. Hirsch, she's not connecting with the crowd. I don't think she's really With her look, with her demeanor, she's just not connecting with the crowd. She won with a turnbuckle shot to the face of Velvet 1, 2, 3, and Velvet takes another loss to Lyle Hurst. Ay, ay, ay. Chris Allard came in for a save after, ay, ay, ay. Then Thunder Rosa got attacked by Nyla Rose. After Nyla, it's confusing why Nyla keeps getting these shots for the AEW Women's title. It's just confusing. Because I don't. Not a good way to start Thunder Rosa's title reign. Same with Britt Baker. Same with Hikaru Shida. It's whatever. So then we got Lance Archer for Dustin Rhodes tomorrow as well. Red Dragon faces number 5 and number 10 of the Dark Order. That's to look forward to as well. So some good matches lined up for Rampage. Main events. Chris Jericho and Daniel Garcia of the Jericho Appreciation Society versus John Silvers and Alex Reynolds of the Dark Order. Nothing special about this match, but primarily to showcase Jericho, Garcia, and the Jericho Appreciation Society. 2.0, now called Matt Menard and Angelo Parker, they didn't do much in NXT. They just didn't do much in WWE. And considering their relevance now here in AEW, it's a genuine good feel because when you listen to them talk, you know something's good gonna go down. They're good wrestlers, and this stable should bring them just more shine how it comes. So Jericho was stomped on the outside with an assisted brainbuster. He kicked the steps, and 5 and 10 who were at ringside were ejected by Aubrey Edwards. So back in the ring, Jericho had Codebreaker on Johnny Silver for their fault. Silvers went crazy, was attacking everybody in the Appreciation Society. He got dropped by Hager on the outside with Slam. So took him out. Reynolds, he took Floyd the Bat. Shot due to Jericho to the back, and Daniel Garcia followed up with a sharpshooter for the win. Reynolds tapped out. And I mean, their first match as a stable, they weren't gonna lose. I can only think good things are in the future for the Jericho Appreciation Society. So good stuff to look forward to. Good stuff. And that was how Dynamite went off the air. So, AEW Awards, AEW Dynamite, solid show. But thank you for joining me. Again, if you like this video, click that like. So, Saturday, be back with my AEW Rampage review. Should be a good episode. And then, Sunday, that's the plan, to post a Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor review. Some good matches also lined up for that. Gresham versus Bandito, Briscoes versus FTR, Jay Lethal versus Leo Moriarty should be, excuse me, decent match as well. But it's been a while since I've done a non-AEW wrestling review, so should be fun. But again, thank you for joining me. If you're new to the podcast and you want to see more videos, click that subscribe. Find those videos on the homepage. But thank you all. Be safe. I made Joe True Love. Get it out here. See you Saturday. Peace.